Hello everyone. Now we'll discuss some basic HTML concepts. Before directly jumping into the topic, why do we need to learn HTML? Okay. So basically, if you see every web browser like Google Chrome, Safari, Microsoft, okay, anything can read HTML. Okay, HTML pages, web pages. So I will show you. If you inspect here, then you can find like a complete. Okay, complete HTML tags will be there. The entire thing is a HTML. So like this is a doc type HTML. So this denotes document type. So that is the need of learning HTML. So basically, HTML is a standard markup language for creating web pages. So if you need to create a web page, you need to know how to use HTML and how to use HTML tags. This is how you create HTML tag, HTML file, index.html or app.html, anything. But the extension should be .html. Okay. Now, so we know what is HTML and why do we need how to write HTML. Okay. So before writing HTML thing, so you should know what is a boilerplate. Boilerplate is nothing but it's a common code that should be present in every HTML pages. For suppose if you inspect again here, you can see this doc type and HTML head body. This is called these things are called boilerplate. Now, how will you generate this? It's simple. If you write exclamation mark and you find emit abbreviations. If you didn't find this, please install one extension called HTML snippets. Okay, this will help you out make. So this thing help you to write shortcuts. Okay, emit abbreviation. Now after doing this, you will find this document type HTML. So same as in this case. So here you can see document type HTML head body HTML. Okay. So this is called boilerplate. In boilerplate, you will find some tags, triple tags will be there, like a document type HTML. The doc type means document type, and this is the HTML tag. So our HTML will be going into this HTML tags, and in that there is a head tag and body tag. In head tag, you will find meta tags, website names or website images. Okay, I mean logos, those things. Okay, now how to run this HTML? You just click go live here. If you didn't find this, please download an extension called the live server. If you type live server, okay, one live server, then it will run. Okay, for suppose this one. After installing this, you will find this thing go live. So if you click on this go live, so here you can see our document. Okay. So same as this one. So if you want to change this to WebDev, now you can see this name is same. This is called title of the document. Now after this there is a body tag. So if you want to write any page, any content, those things goes into this body. Okay, body tag. Or suppose if you want to write hello world, then you have to write in body. Okay, like see hello world. So these things will be there. These are the pre-filled code and it should be included. Okay, in HTML. So now we discussed boilerplate. Now and also tags in it. Now we'll discuss what is div or section tags. So div and section tags are same, like they are referred as division or section, or like just like a container. Okay, just write a div tag, div. This is opening tag and closing tag. This is called opening tag and this is called closing tag. If you write any content between them, they are surrounded by this tag. Okay, for this hello world text. Okay. In this class, we only discussed about tags and how to link CSS and how to add JS. That's it. In next class, we'll discuss what is the difference between inline tag and block level elements. Now, what is heading? Heading tags. Heading tags are for heading sake. For suppose they are written as like this H1. In heading tags, there are different types. For suppose H1 is there, and H2 is there, H3 is there, H4, H5, H6 till H6 is there. What is the difference between those tags? So now you can see the difference between H1 tag to H26 tags, H6 tags. Okay. So the difference is the font size. The font size of the tags are decreasing. For suppose in H1 tag there is a huge font size around 32 or 36 pixels or 32 pixels, and H2 tag has some lesser compared to H1 tags. And similarly, this goes till to H6 tags. So this is called H tags or heading tags. So what if I wanted to use a normal tag, like for suppose a normal content. For suppose this in H1 tag you can find this bold tag and they are thicker. Till H6 also there is a thicker. They are completely dark. So what if I want to use some lighter one? Then we'll use paragraph tags. Okay. So P, then close. So this is called paragraph tag. Okay. You can find the difference. Paragraph tag has no bold type and boldness. Okay. So this is a paragraph, like for suppose if you want to include any big text, you will try to do it inside this paragraph tag. Like this. If you want to add a content, you will add a paragraph text. Even you can add H1 tags also, but the thing is there is some, you can say, a huge text space. Okay, that is the reason we use paragraph tags. Now we discussed heading tags, paragraph tags, and now we'll discuss anchor tag. So what is anchor tag? So if you want to navigate to any site, then you will use anchor tags. So how you do anchor tag? Okay, and then close it. So inside anchor tag, there is an attribute called href. Okay, what does this href does? For suppose I have Google here, and I wanted to navigate to Google. Okay? I cannot directly go and navigate here because I didn't give any reference to it. So it should go and open that site. So to give reference, we have to know the link of it. So for suppose google.com, copy this and I'll paste here. Okay, now I got a link. So if I click on this, it will navigate to Google site. Okay? This is called anchor. Now another question is, what if I wanted to navigate in another tab here, new tab? On clicking it, it should open in new tab. Yes, we can do that with the help of target attribute. Okay, target, and in that you have to give blank underscore blank. By this you can navigate to another tab. I mean navigate to this site in another tab. You can see that another tab is open. You can also inspect elements here. If you see what are the content we have written, it will shown here. See, HTML is there, head tag is there, and body tag is there. Inside body we have one div container. Okay, in that h1 tag, you can see on hovering you will highlight the things which one we are on. Okay, h2, h3, h6 till h6 and paragraph tag is there, and inside it has content. Okay, and here anchor tag is there. Anchor tag has one href attribute with a link, and target as underscore blank. Okay, inspect elements. Okay. Now we discussed even if you write here Yahoo or YouTube, it will just navigate to the Google itself because we given only Google's link here. Okay, this is the thing with the anchor tag. Now anchor tag is done. What is image tag? Image tag is in a self closing tag. If you want to add any image in your site, in your web page, you will do image tag. Okay, you will add image, and you need to remember that image is a self closing tag. It's not like this, or you should not write like this. Okay, image is a self closing tag. You should write like this one. Should end here itself. Now there is nothing visible here because we didn't write anything. Remove this. It's a bit lengthier. Also, I'll comment out this. How to comment out these things? What is meant by comment? If I don't want to showcase, show these things on our website, then we will comment, or else we remove it. That's it. This is a comment. Okay, in HTML. Starting and end. And between this entire thing will vanishes or disappears from the site. So this is the thing. Now if I want to add an image, how I will add, this also have one attribute called source RC, and in this you need to give a link and then paste it. Okay, now you can see one image over. Now it also has another attribute called alt. What does this alt means? Alternate. Okay, alternate. So what if we have low internet or slow internet, then it will and images are not appearing properly. So along with the source attribute, it has another attribute called alt. So what does this alt means? Alt means alternate. Name to it. For suppose So if the image is not able to load in any case, then it will show women cooking as a text there, text over there. Okay. So now we discussed image. Okay. What if I wanted to add an image that is inside my local computer? Like instead of taking from online, how do I get this from local computer? Simple. The thing is, your image should be okay. You can see here, women cooking is visible now here. Okay. Since image has no source attribute, source, so it's showing this women cooking as a uh, alternate to this image. Okay. Now, how to add an image from our local computer? So to add a local image from local computer, you should keep that file or image inside this content and I mean files. Okay, everything should be in the same folder itself. That's it. So I have here Captain Mirror JPG. Now if I want to add that, I'll add like this. I'll give a slash and I will give some suggestions to it. So Captain Mirror JPG. Now if I run this, you can see this the huge image. Okay, pixel. Okay, this is a way to give it. Okay. Okay. Now image tag is done. Now here comes the interesting part, input and label tags. Now I'll comment out these things. Now what is the input tag? For suppose if you visit this site, any site, for suppose here we have, here you can see that user has the ability to add something here, like searching. I need to search for videos and search for those. Like how the website is taking, these are using input tags to take input from the user. So that's how your input tags are useful. For suppose if you want to add input, just write input and the closing tag. We will add one input. Okay, input tag, input container. Okay, this is all. Now inside this input, there are multiple things. For suppose we give type here, it will gives your suggestion which one you need to add. For suppose if I want to add date and time, just add date time. Oh, sorry, date. Okay, so this gives a like this entire thing was changed. Okay? Like DDMM icon. Okay, this is if you want to add a password. Or suppose if you are logging, okay, then they will ask for password in any site. The password is like a star or a dot dot. So this is done with a just simple thing, type as a password. If you want to add a numerical number, you just need to give number. Uh, number. Now you cannot add any text. I'm typing, but it's not visible because it's not number. If I type anything, okay, this is a number, and you have some handles over here to raise and decrement it. Similarly, you can find a more. For suppose it has also search type. So what does it difference make is it gives another cross mark. If you click on it, entire thing vanishes. Clears. If I want to add a check, so not check. Let's call checkbox. Sorry. Okay. If you add checkbox, then it shows like this. Tick for. If you add radio to it, okay, shows like this. Okay. If you like, for suppose if you have female, male, gender sign, you need to select one of it. Then you can use this radio type. Okay. So these have multiple things to use it. Like it has also one text. Okay. It's just text one. So for suppose there is another attribute called placeholder. What is the use of this placeholder? So this can be used to showcase what you need to take input as. For suppose I need to take input of first name of the user. First name. Use a like it the thing what you wrote in placeholder, it should be shown here. Now if you start writing, then it goes. This is the use of placeholder. Okay, this is the thing with input tags. Labels. Okay, what does this label does? Suppose label has a for attribute. Okay, now right. Here you can see a male and female I added. Okay, for radios. If the user wants to click here, okay, and they need to select this. So instead of the user clicks here, they clicks on this, and still it selects. So this is because per has male, and for radio which you are giving, it has male ID male. Okay, ID has male. So this is the reason. For suppose if you have anything other than this, then it cannot select. It has no reference. So even if you are clicking on it, it has no reference for ID which one you need to turn on the radio. So that's why it's not selecting. But suppose if you have male, uh, okay, males, the same thing should be there for this radio also. Okay, this thing is clicked. Okay, otherwise they won't find out which one you are clicking. Okay, so if you click on text now, it is selected. So this is the use of uh, labels. Now if you see, after clicking on this, I can turn on this mail thing, and even if the user clicks on this, they can turn on this. I mean, but they can't be both, right? So how do you come out of this problem? Just need to add another attribute called name. Okay, in name, or suppose you are giving gender as a name, then this thing should be same for everyone. Name, okay, name, name, and then if it does this, then the problem is solved. Suppose if I click on male and then click on female, then it thing is turned to female. Okay, this is the use of a label. So this can take as input from the user, label and inputs. So now we discussed input and labels, and buttons are there. Button. So like buttons are simple. So button is like this one, and inside you can write anything. But for button there are some defined styles, predefined styles are from browsers. Okay, these are the styles. You can change the styles using CSS. So buttons are done. Now links. Okay, how to link CSS. So how do I link CSS for a HTML? Okay, the one way is you first need to add CSS style here. Style. So suppose I have color.css, okay, and I need to add this to HTML. How do I do this? Just need to type link, and in that you need to navigate to CSS. Then you can see href. For href you change where is that CSS file is stored. I suppose you can see CSS file shown up here. So color.css. This is a way of linking CSS with the HTML. Now how to add JS script tag. So script tag is used for linking JavaScript src, and you can link app.js. Actually this file is not there, you can create in Word. So app.js. So you link the JS and CSS. So this is a way to do linking of HTML and CSS and JS. Okay. So that's it for today. In next class we will discuss some CSS, and then we'll move on to some more topics from HTML, like input level elements, inline elements, so on. Those are important. That's why we stop here. We'll discuss after doing some CSS.